So I joined HMS Courageous, initially just to take it down to Gibraltar for a few weeks and come back, and then when I came back I'd be relieved because I wasn't due sea time, I was due shore time. And on the way down to Gibraltar, the first lieutenant, which is now probably called the executive officer, he came up to me, he said, "Peter," he said, it seems like they're having difficulty replacing you," which didn't surprise me. He said, "Will you stay on board? If you volunteer to stay on board, I'll give you the chief's rate," which was an E7. I said, "You can't do that." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because I'm only an acting E6, or acting petty officer, and I won't be confirmed for another 2 months." He said, "Well, in 2 months' time, put in your request, be confirmed petty officer, rated chief." Okay, fine. Came the day, I put in my request, confirmed petty officer. He came back to me, he says, "Where's the other request?" I said, "Which one?" He said, "To be rated chief." I said, "I thought that was just to come on to get me to stay." He said, "No, I promised it, it's yours." So I went from confirmed petty officer, acting chief, in one breath. So I'm now on the on the Courageous. I'm now on the Courageous, and I'm often on my way north. That's all I can really say. So we're doing things that we don't want everybody to know about, and spending many months submerged and stuff. Now by this time I'd got married, and my wife wasn't over happy about that, but I'm the chief, I have to be there, and so off we go. So I served on Courageous for about 2 years, not quite 2 years, and we had a new engineer. I came under the executive officer for the medical side of things, but I came under the engineering officer as a nuke guy, to do with nuclear stuff. The first senior engineering officer was brilliant, lovely, easygoing, relaxed sort of guy. The second one was a bit more, "I'm a naval officer, you do as I tell you," sort of thing. So to put it in to cut long story short, basically one of us was leaving and it wasn't him, so I put in to come off the submarine and come out of the submarine service, which I did. And my next duty was in Plymouth Naval Hospital in the south of England, and I worked with the ophthalmic consultant, helping with ophthalmics. I did all this, what they call the field tests for him, various things, and also assisted him in the operating theatre, because he was a bad-tempered Scot, and most of the operating theatre technicians didn't really want to be there with him. It wasn't unknown for him to throw a scalpel across the room because it was the wrong one, so. But nice guy nonetheless, but bad-tempered when he got wound up. And he used to take us out every week, give us a few pints of beer, just putting up with him. So as you say, he was a nice guy. So I spent a little bit of time there, but because of domestic situation, I wished to be in Chatham, which is in the southeast of England, which is where my parish is at the moment, in that direction. And so I applied, and they said the only place I could go that was open was the dental department, and if I could become petty officer of the dental department, which was normally, in those days, a female occupation. It was the Wrens who dealt with dental stuff. The male staff didn't normally do that. It was apart from the dentists, who obviously most of them were male, the actual assistants and all that were the female, were Wrens. But they said they would put me there if I was willing to go. So because I wanted to go there, I go there. I spend probably about 18 months as a petty officer administrating the dental department. Put myself in the surgery and said to the dentist, "Teach me as much as you can about dentistry," because my attitude is, if you're going to take charge of people, you've got to know what they're supposed to be doing. And my knowledge of dentistry was minimal, so I thought I have to get to know. So I put myself in one of the surgeries, and dentist showed me everything he could, which was good, because my next draft was to HMS Hermes, the carrier, a British carrier,